Welcome to venerable Bobby Dodd Stadium in Atlanta, Georgia, home of the rambling wreck of Georgia Tech. As we'll see, the Groupers taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Groupers will kick it away to start. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Georgia Tech's offense will go to work first. Looking to throw, it's Grimes. Shoots it to the left. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll leave it with him. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. He wants to throw it. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball and let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
Looking for daylight from inside his 20. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Groupers offense will take the field for the first time. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the first. Gives it to the back on the draw. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looks as if he's going to run it.
As a defensive guy now, you're always zoomed in on the quarterback. I mean, these guys, whether they're throwing the football or running it, at least they have the football in their hands every time. You know where they're going to be. You focus in. The defense locked and loaded, understand what they were trying to accomplish, doing a good job getting to the quarterback, and then make those physical hits count. Finish those tackles with aggressive hits. Make that quarterback feel you.
Groupers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Got the back over the middle. Oh, he's got some space. Finally correct. And the Groupers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Man down on the play. He'll pitch it. And they just didn't get anybody on that defense out of position, and they will lose yardage on that one. Off the play fake. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. Oh, he missed it. No good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it. Or will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. To the air, it's Grimes. Looking for a deep man. And that ball is hauled in inside the 35. Lining up from the 34 on first down. Wants to go up top on first down. They're setting up the screen. Makes his man met. Still making moves. He's brought down the one. A play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. The Yellow Jackets have pushed it inside the 20. From the red zone, it's Powell. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much. But it'll be first and goal. Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. And the Yellow Jackets trying to cash it in on first and goal. Quarterback sneak, trying to get a push. Scores on the sneak.
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows.
First play of the drive comes from the 22. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. The screen, he can go. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. That's the way to start a drive. Now they'll snap it just shy of midfield. Off play action on first down. And the timing just a hair off. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Looking to pass. It's Grimes. A strike downfield. Touchdown, Yellow. They'll run play action. He's moving out of the pocket. He's got it down the left. He's brought down, but this freshman is not afraid to take a shot. They don't seem interested in inching the ball down the field. That big play sets him up. First and 10 from the 36. Going for it all. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
The Yellow Jackets come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. On fourth down, they could boot the field goal, but looks as if they'll go for it. Throws to the tight end. Intercepted to stop the threat. Running through contact. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Under fire. He's going to take off.
I think he did a really good job, first of all, keeping his eyes downfield. You can see he wanted to throw the football. But when it's not there, don't force it. Tuck it down, get some positive yards.
He goes down at the 47 after a 5-yard pickup. Here comes the offense on first and 10 from the 47. Looking for a man. It's Grimes. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. And the Yellow Jackets will line it 10. Wants to adjust the pattern. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Nice pickup on the... The Yellow Jackets are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. Right down the middle. Got his man downfield. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. And the Yellow Jackets can really attack on this second and short. Trying to make magic with his feet. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. It's first down from their own 23-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Moving away from pressure. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass. Locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
So now it's second and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Pocket breaking down. Still on his feet at the 35. He is brought down, but man, what a job to find some running room and move the chains. Really good start to this drive. They've moved the chains a couple of times. They've created some space. They'll snap it from the 36. Here's the handoff. They'll pick up 4, second and 6 coming.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes...
Going to throw it over the top of the D. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. He's not afraid to go deep. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys. Looks like we've got a great game day atmosphere today in Atlanta. And we've got to start our report by shouting out that quarterback. My man was dropping dimes like a bank robber, one after another, right on the money, spreading the wealth. Are you picking up on the theme here, people? Long ways to go, I know. But if this continues, that young man is going to be cashing in more ways than one. With that said, let's send it back to the 5th oldest venue in college football, Bobby Dodd Stadium.
From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. Looking downfield, it's Grimes. He's going to run it. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure it to first down. They go back to work in the final period of this one. They'll start this drive going to the air. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. He's got it for a big play. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. On first down, here comes this offense. The inside handoff. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Unloads to the wideout. On target over the middle. And he's knocked down immediately, but they're in the red zone at the 14.
love play callers that want to stay aggressive regardless of what the score is, regardless of how much time is left on the clock. And I promise you this, there are a lot of fans, there are a lot of teams all across college football that are paying attention to what is happening right now.
Going to the run, it's Alexander. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He'll throw it. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it fly. Just about had the pick in the end. Good right down the boulevard. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting.
The Rambling Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
Inside the 35. There he goes. He stopped just short of the goal line at the one. An explosive play has him set up. The Yellow Jackets have it in scoring position on first. Looking to throw, it's Grimes. Here comes the heat. Got a first down. Still on his feet at the 45. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long, or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
Ready to try the point after. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, while we have a moment, let's peek in on what's going on in a big one in the American. North Texas has some work to do. There's no other way to put it. But the mantra of this program is hard hats, hard work. And if they can chip away here, they may be able to pull this out. It's a close one right now. They're trailing by 1 to Navy. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The Groupers in a good spot here with second and short. Looking to fire. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. It's a fumble. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. This defense making a big play, putting it in the end zone. They push the lead out here in the fourth quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. And the returner will be knocked down. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Goes to the option. Hard running there. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, and an array of possibilities here. Defense coach uses a timeout. The clock stops with 17 seconds left. And the groupers come to the line needing just inches for the first down. Back to throw, it's Wicks. Pressure coming. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all three phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play.
Got the three songs ready.
Right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan meat face, ball game over.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation.
Hey, play our victory music. Yeah.
This is a matchup we've been waiting for. Conference rivals who don't like each other very much. And heightened intensity here because both teams come in ranked in the top 10. Welcome to Death Valley, the home field of the Clemson Tigers. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets, taking on one of the top 5 teams in this conference, the Clemson Tigers. EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. The Tigers will kick this away to start us off. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. So the Yellow Jackets offense making their way on the field to open this game. And remember, the last time these teams met, it came right down to the wire.
Well, Chris, there's so many great rivalry games that we all look forward to every single year. But with these two teams, it just always seems to be a tight matchup.
They're going to the air on the first play. Aggressive call on the opening play. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Scanning the field. It's King. They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and the rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
Oh, incomplete. He's very lucky that wasn't intercepted here in the opening possession. I'd like to have that one back. He's going to bring up 4th down.
Gosh, Chris, I just love this atmosphere. The home field advantage on full display. The defense flying around with energy. Nice job there on that 3rd down of using the energy from the crowd to make that stop.
So the Clemson Tigers offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. And each offense features a star tight end for what an elite matchup of guys. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or feet, and it's intercepted. He's stepped in front of that bullet. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return. Back behind the quarterback, aligned in a pistol. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it. From the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? The back's got it. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Fires quickly to the left. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but brings up a 4th down. And the Yellow Jackets will come to the line on 4th down, hoping to keep this drive going. He escapes the pocket. Oh, no, trap him backward. They'll run it here. He gets loose. He's in the clear. They make the tackle.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big... No, it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
They get the 3rd down conversion. First down now from the 37. The Yellow Jackets looking to crank up the tempo a bit. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep downfield to the left. This one is broken up and falls incomplete. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down.
Well, anytime you defend this kind of offense, you need defensive backs who are really comfortable in defending the ball being thrown downfield. It's not just the short to intermediate throws. It's the deep shots that they're willing to take. I love how he showed patience here before he knocked the ball away.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Running out of time in the pocket. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Breaks into the clear. And they finally get him down, but a huge gain to wrap up this first quarter. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the 2nd quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he runs it in for the score. The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. To dart to the left side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. The pocket breaking down. Looking to scramble now. Breaks loose at the 40. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
Lets it go quickly. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete. Well, Kirk, you played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills in the summer two-a-days. Everything is focused on getting to this game and playing your very best.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. He's hit as he throws it. Falls incomplete. They misfire for a 3rd consecutive time. Head coach stays aggressive after failing on the last 2 4th down attempts. Looking to chuck it again. Quarterback looking to scramble. The freshman QB shows his toughness, picks up the 1st down himself.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the 1st down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the 1st, keep this drive moving.
Makes the catch at the 10-yard line. Offense threatening now. Now a chance to cut into this lead before halftime. It's 1st and goal. Looking for a man. Running back grabs it on a screen. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. 2nd down and goal. Dropping back, it's King. Refusing to be brought down. About 30 seconds remaining here in the 1st half. It'll be 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
The offense has got to do a better job of taking care of this quarterback. Remember, their starter is already out of the game. The backup cannot afford to take.
He's going for a big play downfield. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price. Now he's bringing it back. Will not be brought down. Steps out of bounds after a huge gain on the play, but it was a flag down. So we'll have to check that out. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Looking for 6. He makes the grab. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. Incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 22. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there. You don't want to waste this good field position, but it's 3rd down and long. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great move to deny a touchdown. So looks like they'll bring the field goal to fake. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He's looking to throw. And that pass attempt will. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. The time has arrived. The college football playoffs set to get underway as 12 teams begin that long battle on the road to the national championship. We are in downtown Atlanta at Bobby Dodd Stadium, home field of the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Duke Blue Devils, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. Offense operating from the pistol. Play action here on first down. On the run here. Let's it go. Grabbed by the receiver. And the junior with some excellent work after making the catch. That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Play action fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the left side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. He'll hand it off. The pickup is 4. Sets up a 3rd and 6 now. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Quick throw to the left. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Whoa, you talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical 3rd down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to 4th down.
The Yellow Jackets pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Off the play fake on first down. Looks like he's going to run it. He's got the first and still going. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line. The Yellow Jackets will line up on 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. He'll hand it off. Not much on that play. Brought down short.
Love this early in the game by this defense. Taking control of the line of scrimmage. Not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain. You set it down to the offense. 1st and 10. Here's the throw deep downfield. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. All the way to the end. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Breaks into the clear. And here he goes. Across the 40. Past the 20. At the 10 now. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. They'll hand it off. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's a huge gain. He's got it inside the 30. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. Oh, he missed it. Off target. And now from the pistol formation. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking to set up a screen pass here. What a move, breaking ankles and still going. He's in the clear. Oh, the ball's knocked loose.
Oh, the defense misses out on an opportunity. Just what they needed. Ball's on the ground, unable to recover it.
One explosive play has set them up at the opponent's 40. Looking for his big tight end. Finding space at the 20. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. The Yellow Jackets looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Five-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close.
Headed for the end zone. Touchdown, Yellow. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. On the run here, lets it go. Grab near the sticks. It's Williams. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48. One big play, and the offense has flipped the field. They're across the 50, set up with a first down. Fires quickly to the left. Caught near the goal line. Forced out of bounds, but not before the football's moved inside the 10. It'll be first down and goal. The Yellow Jackets looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. He's hit as he throws it. Intercepted in the end zone. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. On first down, it's play action. Pulls it in. It's Brown. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down at the 47. A new set of downs after that completion. They'll run it to the right side. Tackle way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there. They come up now 2nd and 16. A real challenge after losing 6 on that run. To dart to the left side. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. With the catch, it's Taylor. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Looking for the wide out. He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. A selfless move as he flips it to a teammate for the score. But Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. Playoff games coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. The ball is out. The defense scoops it up. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. Past the 20. Past the 10. Touchdown, Bluta. First down. Looking to throw the football. Grab behind the line. It's Powell. Powering. And still churning. Won't go down. They bring him down to the 45 at a solid gain to keep this drive going. One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be 1st down. Grab down the middle. It's Phillips. Gets some space around the 30. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. In the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.